Well, welcome back to the Bournemouth Symphony Orchestra, John. On January the 14th in Paul, and the next day in Portsmouth, you'll be playing Beethoven's Second Piano Concerto.
Yeah, indeed.
Are you looking forward to performing at the BSO again?
I always enjoy the concerts with them because it's a great mixture of inspiring music making from them, plus warm personality, very friendly. And I'm very proud of the fact that the concerts have been going on for so many decades, since 1966, I think.
Gosh.
So they've been very loyal to me, and I'm very, very grateful for that.
They've got very special qualities.
Yeah, they do. Warmth being one of them. They've got their own sound, which you don't seem to get with other orchestras.
Oh, really?
It's very homogeneous sound, very warm.
Oh, right. Well, for those who've never heard Beethoven's Second Piano Concerto, how would you best describe it?
Neglected. Of the 5 concertos, I played that by far the least often. Don't know why. It's possibly to do with fashion, but it's a marvellous piece. It's lighter, it's shorter, there are no drums or trumpets. I can't understand really why it's neglected, but I still play it a reasonable number of times every season or so, but nothing as much as the others.
Very much echoes of Mozart in the second.
Yes. It was his first concerto, even though it's called the second. It was published second, but he wrote it first. And it strongly is influenced by Mozart and other classical composers, before Beethoven made his really authoritative stamp a bit later.
And of course that witty last movement.
Yes, full of humour. And the gravity of the slow movement. It's a wonderful sandwich to be covered either side, that slow movement by such nimble movements as the first and the last movements. But the cadenza, which is a wonderful bit of writing by Beethoven, must have been written much later in his life, because it's like the last quartets. It's very, very deep and very searching, and it's nothing to do with the original character of the piece. But having learnt it, how can you play anything else? It's great music. So the cadenza is a surprise. It's suddenly lurching into late Beethoven from very early Beethoven.
Well, you've played the concerto countless numbers of times all over the world. I mean, has your interpretation changed over the years?
You should never change consciously, but you do evolve, I think, through experience in life and experience in lots of concerts. And sometimes, I'm not keen on listening to myself on older recordings, but sometimes I do so just to compare. And often the surprise is that there is quite a substantial change. But you don't consciously change. It has to be. It's inevitable. It's evolutionary, not revolutionary.
Beethoven must rank very high in your list of
Yes.
favourite composers, probably number 1.
Yes, if I were forced to only have the music of one composer, it would be his. Yeah.
Why is that?
Directness, sincerity. I think he had a short line to the creator. I mean, I think he had a direct line, not a short line, direct line. And I think that the music reflects that. There's no artificiality, there's no insincerity. It's a direct force of good. And of course, people don't always like his temperamental outbursts, but I think if you're on the right path, that's justified.
We've been in so many concert halls, and here we are in the Lighthouse, and you love this hall.
I do indeed. Again, warm, very friendly, and full of tradition. And proud to have chosen this piano so many years ago. It's still in very, very good form.
Jolly good. Well, John Lill, thank you very much indeed, and I'm sure everyone loves you down in the south and southwest, and they'll be looking forward to your concerts in Paul and Portsmouth.
I love them far more because they've been so loyal over so many years. Thank you.
Thank you very much.